2611 mastermind Lakhvi's lawyer is now confirming that the 2611 plotter has been detained again. Now remember, there has been a lot of twists and turns as far as this case really goes, with the anti-terror court first granting him a bail, then Pakistan putting him under detention for over 30 days, and the High Court, in fact, of Islamabad yesterday went on to overturn that detention order. In fact, his detention was cancelled. Now the Lakhvi's lawyer is confirming that the 2611 plotter has been detained yet again. And in the middle, we are also looking at what Pakistan is doing or not doing in this entire story. Many believe that this is Pakistan's doublespeak as far as its war against terrorism really goes, because it has not gone ahead and done anything substantive on getting justice to this against this 2611 mastermind. But Lakhvi's lawyer, in fact, now confirming to your channel that the 2611 plotter has been detained yet again. And let's not forget that there is immense pressure on Pakistan, not just from India, who's been crying foul. We've seen a lot of hectic activities in New Delhi even yesterday when the Pak envoy was summoned, and in fact he was asked an explanation as to how did Pakistan in fact go on and do something like this and not appeal against this order earlier, but he had clearly no answers. Now we are hearing that Lakhvi's lawyer in fact confirming that the 2611 plotter has been detained yet again. We are awaiting more details as to what the government now is planning to do as far as this entire case goes. But let's also quickly recap what really has been happening on that key case that India has been very closely watching. First, the anti-terrorism court, that is the ATC in Pakistan, went on to give him a bail. And now Shafiq is with us on the phone line. Now Shafiq, what more details do we have? We believe that the 2611 plotter has been detained yet again.
Yes, we got some information as well from our sources in the Islamabad High Court that Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi has been detained once again, and this has also been confirmed by his lawyer, Rizwan Abbasi, his counsel. He also confirmed, but there is no details. In fact, what claimed by his lawyer, Rizwan Abbasi, that this is the illegal act by the government to detain him, because yesterday, the NPO detention of Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi, or Lakhvi detention under the NPO by the federal government, was suspended by the Islamabad High Court, and also the anti-terrorism court has granted him a pre-arrest bail, so he can be bailed out any time. But the government has once again detained Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi. This is what we got. The information. This is the basic information. There are no further details on what exact ground he has been re-arrested, but his lawyer confirmed that he has been re-arrested. Yes.
You know, Shafiq, many would believe that this perhaps is just another hogwash then, because remember we've seen it the earlier time around also, Pakistan, just acting under international pressure, but when it comes to really, going against him, hammer and tongs in the courts, Pakistan really fails to do that.
In fact, what the lawyer of Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi say, that this is the version of his counsel, that he has been detained without any concrete proof. So far, the government prosecutor at the government or the government side has presented 50 witnesses against Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi. But what the impression given by Rizwan Abbasi, the lawyer of Lakhvi, that these are not enough to establish that Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi was involved in the Mumbai attack case, or he was the operational head of the Mumbai attack. So this is what he is claiming. So unless that he is not proven guilty, so still we can call him suspect, and he has been detained on suspicion for more than 6 years. These are the arguments given by the lawyer of Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi in the anti-terrorism court. So, and the court accepted that argument. That is why he was granted bail. But
yes,
there is a pressure, not only external pressure from India, because India wants that this man should be behind the bar until the case has been decided. So there is external pressure on Pakistan government. That is why he has been once again detained. But the court is very much free in Pakistan. The court is entirely free from the political influence, from the government influence. So if the courts feel that this man has been detained without concrete charges or concrete evidences, that the court can once again turn down the order of federal government, which has detained once again Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi.
Shafiq, that's a real point and the real concern, isn't it? Because, what really are the orders or perhaps the conditions on which this detention has been put forward again? Because remember, earlier this detention was extended under the Maintenance of Public Order Ordinance.
Yes, I mean, government has no other option except this MPO, which normally used against some politicians, against religious scholars to stop them from their free movements. And if we remember that Hafiz Saeed was once arrested on the same charges soon after the Mumbai attacks. So this kind of charges are normally used for political purpose, because the main charge against Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi is the operational head of the Mumbai attacks. But so far, the government seems to be failed to prove in the court of law that this man, Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi, was really involved in the Mumbai attacks, because the counsel for Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi, in fact, he was saying since long, and now he proved it, that this man is innocent and he should be allowed to move free, because for the last 6 years, he is still suspect. There is no concrete evidence. And the government has so far produced 50 witnesses out of about 150 witnesses. So the lawyer claimed that 50 witnesses recorded their statement in 6 years. It means that the entire 150 witnesses will record their statements in 18 years. So detaining some person without charges for 18 years is definitely unjustified. So this is the argument of the lawyer of Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi, but the government has so far could not prove substantial evidence in the court of law to establish that Zaki-Ur-Rehman-Lakhvi was really involved in the Mumbai attacks.